I'm back again, folks. Yeah, I'm back again. Really, rather quickly, in fact. Can't believe I'm back this quick, but here we are. On December 1st, 2010, I said this. Creature running around or something. At the most, okay? I do not believe that this important announcement from NASA is going to be sentient life. However, there are some who believe, and I would love to see this happen, but there are some who believe that the next big drop from WikiLeaks is going to be about extraterrestrial life and what the governments of this world know about it, especially ours.
I've got a message for all the scumbags, losers, killers, and haters of this world. Evil must be punished.
Alright, folks, barring the possibility of being a prophet, and prophets are never received in their own hometown. Think about that, folks. Anyway, the Telegraph, Saturday, 4 December 2010. WikiLeaks. New diplomatic cables contain UFO details. Julian Assange says, new leaked diplomatic cables sent to be published by WikiLeaks will contain fresh details on UFOs, according to the website's founder, Julian Assange. I think I'm pronouncing his last name right. Julian Assange. I think that's correct. By Andrew Ho, 11 p.m. GMT, 3 December 2010. Okay, so, am I prophetic? Well, apparently I must be. At least a little bit, anyway. Because I nailed this sucker right on the money, didn't I? Let me read it verbatim, because it is rather bombshell material. It says, 39-year-old Australian who's wanted by Interpol over a charge of rape and sexual assault in Sweden, which I think is totally bogus, just my personal opinion, said there was some references to extraterrestrial life in yet-to-be-published confidential files obtained from the American government. He did not disclose what information was contained in diplomatic memos obtained by whistleblowing website. It also remains unclear when they will be published. Alright, so apparently I am somewhat prophetic this time around, because indeed, as it turns out from his own mouth, that, yeah, there is indeed UFO documents out there to be released at a future date. How soon, I don't know. And he doesn't say. Let me skip down through the garbage here and get to the real meat of this. It says, it is worth noting, this is a quote, mind you, it is worth noting that in as yet to be published parts of the Cablegate archive, there are indeed references to UFOs. And so Mr. Assange's comments were made during a web chat with The Guardian. I assume Guardian.co.uk. That's the Guardian I'm assuming he's referring to. During which he confirmed his team were taking security precautions due to threats against our lives. So, a Canadian pundit called for him to be assassinated. Jesus. Now, wait a minute. Let's back this thing up here, alright? This guy has never released anything that would put any particular soldier or even the FBI or CIA informants at risk, to the best of my knowledge. But what he is doing is he is putting the governments on notice, or MI5 or MI6 for that matter, but that's beside the point. He's not put any individual at risk, to my knowledge. Alright? What he is doing, though, he is releasing, and in fact, I think a spokesperson for him on Fox was saying that he would never reveal documents that would put anyone at risk. Okay, now if that's the truth, then why is all this furor about wanting him dead or wanting him arrested or wanting this or wanting that when his own spokesperson is saying that he would never reveal anything that would get anybody killed? Okay, that's why the furor, why the hubbub, why all this crap? Because he's putting pressure on the governments of this world. You know, that's a good thing. They need a little pressure. You know, that's a good thing. They need a little pressure. Now, some people will allege that WikiLeaks is a government op. It's a psyop of some kind. Well, I don't know. Maybe. That is a possibility. I don't necessarily ascribe to that possibility, although I will not rule it out. I don't rule out anything 100%. But it seems that this time, ladies and gentlemen, I was indeed prophetic, and that there is indeed some UFO-related and ET-related documents to be released at a future date, he says. Now, unfortunately, he does not give us a set date as to when these documents will be released. However, this could be the bombshell that blows the lid on disclosure. It very well could be, depending upon what he has and depending on what he is going to release. Now, like I said, and I reiterate this ad nauseum, his spokesman said on Fox News that he will not put anyone's life in jeopardy. Okay? He will not. He will not do that. But he doesn't have to in regards to ETs or UFOs. He doesn't have to name names. All he has to do is get information out there about the real ET UFO connection between the governments and the extraterrestrials. What kind of agreements did they make? What kind of situation are we in? Who are the good guys? Who are the bad guys? These are the questions that I personally would love to have answered. Particularly that last part. Who the good guys are and who the bad guys are. You know, now I think it stands to reason that those of us in the ET and UFO community are pretty much agreed that the Greys and the reptilians and the insectoids are not our friends, whereas the Andromedans, Pleiadians, and a few others may very well be. Okay, we're pretty much all in agreement in that, and but I am excited, and this is explosive. This is breaking news. Like I said, just come out Saturday the 4th, and this is what, the 4th or 5th? This ain't much later than that, yeah. Well, this is the 4th, yeah, so this is breaking news. So yeah, I thought this was the 5th for some damn reason. But anyway, yeah, this is breaking news. This is hot off the wire. So, yeah, breaking news. We may actually get disclosure, or at least force the governments into disclosure, over fear of WikiLeaks releasing these documents on UFOs and extraterrestrials. So, those of you who are waiting on disclosure, now this is something to get excited about. The thing with the NASA announcement, no. But this here, maybe. This may very well be the bombshell that we've been waiting for, those of us in the ET UFO sphere of the truth movement. This may indeed be the Rosetta Stone, as if you will, that we've been waiting on. So I am very encouraged by this. Now, he stresses that the information he's looking for would have to be nothing that is self-authored. It would have to be original in its intent and whatnot. In other words, actual official document, not just not hearsay or innuendo, stuff like that. And I concur. You know, I mean, I want it to be authentic, official government documents, you know, and whatnot. And but yes, he has said out of his own mouth that indeed we have possibly the beginnings of actual bona fide disclosure this time, ladies and gentlemen. So that's awesome. Somebody asked me, so what are you eating, Bon? I'm eating a Reese's peanut butter cup. Okay?
Yeah, you become addicted to one.
Yeah, I have, haven't I?
I But you can eat them. I don't know about cavities.
Yeah, I love Reese's peanut butter cups. I mean, they're awesome. But anyway, I thought I'd get this out right quick because this is breaking news. This is explosive. We may, in fact, via WikiLeaks, get the very disclosure that we've been seeking all these years. So I'm very encouraged by this. Now, like I said, and I'll state it again before I get off here, that he has not set a specific date as to when these documents will be released. And it seems to intimate to me that he is waiting for yet more documents that are coming down the cables from various governments concerning ET and UFO activity that are not self-authored, that are official government documentation, etc., etc. Now, we've all seen old documentation on Project Blue Book and that sort of thing. So, I would be very curious to see what he has. And even if the stuff is self-authored, I think you should release it anyway. Because I want to see it all, damn it. I don't want nothing withheld. The only thing I would want withheld is anything that would put someone's life in danger. Other than that, let it all out, man. Let it all out. We've been waiting for disclosure, what, folks? We've been waiting for disclosure close to 10 fucking years now. Well, actually, if you go all the way back to Betty and Barney Hill, I think, let's see, Betty and Barney Hill, that's, that UFO encounter was 1940s, I think it was, or 50s or some shit. Holy shit, is it not time for disclosure, folks? I mean, we've been waiting since the 50s, maybe even the 40s. Isn't it time for disclosure? Well, of course it is. So, without putting anyone's life in danger, yes, I want to see it all. I want to see everything. I want us to get disclosure out there and over and done with. And I'm sure many people will agree with me that it's long overdue. It's just long overdue. But anyway, I wanted to get this out to you. Well, I had the opportunity to do so, and it just struck me. It just really struck me that wow, here it is. He's actually doing it. So maybe I am prophetic somewhat. You never know. But I found that interesting, and I thought I'd share it with you. So that's pretty much all I've got at this point. But we might actually get disclosure this time. If we got disclosure by forcing the government's hand, this would probably be a good way to do it. Because then the governments would have to come clean on what they do know about ETs and UFO-related activity. And not no bullshit this time. The truth this time, damn it. The truth this time. That's what we want. We want the truth. We're not asking anyone to give away any military secrets or any government secrets. We're not asking anyone to out anyone and put someone's life at risk. All we want is the fucking truth. Did our governments, the governments of this world, be it America, be it the UK, be it China, be it Russia, whoever, did they make agreements with these extraterrestrials? And if so, what were those agreements and what did they entail? And furthermore, who are the friendly ETs? Who are the enemy ETs? What are their strength in numbers? What kind of weaponry do they have? Well, that might be a security thing. But I would like to know what kind of weapons they got, damn it. I'd like to know what their strength in numbers is. I'd like to know how many ships they got, that sort of thing, and yada yada, but then I'm a military person, so what can I say? But anyway, it's time for disclosure. It's time to get this shit done and over with, and just come out with it, god damn it, really, just come out with it, for crying out loud. 1950s to now, to 2010, yeah, it's time, okay? Let's just do this thing and get it over with already, for fuck's sake. Anyway, that's pretty much all I've got. I'm starting to ramble. And so, y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. See ya. Say bye-bye, Boo Bear. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.